All right, so I was talking about these things. Now I want to film this like that. I took out these kind of bush thingies, and it took me quite some effort. It was hard work, and that is okay that it was hard work, because it felt good, to use your muscles. If you just write books, sit in front of your laptop and do these kind of things, it's completely different than like working with your whole body and fighting against some tree. And it felt good also to scratch my arms, to see that there's still blood flowing through these veins. And it also felt really good to get dirty. And then my dad was working, he was, because this thing, if you work with high water pressure, there's always a lot of noise, and there's like a lot of steam. And usually when I would help my dad, I say this, help my dad, he would set the terms, when we would start working and when we would stop working. It would be on his terms. But then I would overexert myself to show him, I'm really helping. And what did I do now? He gave me like 2 tasks. First he gave me one, and then he added a second one. And the third one I picked myself, which was taking off all the furniture, do you call it furniture, from the terrace so that he could clean there. I did this without him asking. I just saw this is the job, that I could pick. And I did that. And, I know my dad by now, but I also know myself. My dad never has enough. That's why I didn't help him anymore. Because once you do one job for him, he will plan out your whole day. Because you're available. And he thinks you're not working anyway. So if you allow him to give you work, you're agreeing to his idea that you have time. So first of all, what happened throughout my life, I had to allow myself to see what I'm doing as work. When I'm sitting in my room, seemingly doing nothing, reflecting all the time on my emotions and my feelings and these thoughts I have, then I consider this work. That's in the spiritual world, you call this sadhana. Spiritual practice, spiritual work. Has stuff to do with karma and energy. So what kind of energy are you transforming? Who knows? The point is, now I consider myself a working man, but like in a spiritual sense. And before I didn't do that. So whenever I would be doing what I wanted, I would have the feeling I would be lazy, and then people also would see me as lazy. But now I said, fuck that. Who's saying what work should look like? Just because I don't wear a suit and I don't wear shoes at times, and because, I sit in my room, maybe meditating, pondering on my ideas, people would think, oh, he's just sitting around being lazy. And then you have people sitting in front of their laptop and they only look like they're working. Well, they're actually not, because what they're doing doesn't make them happy. So, you see, there was a lot of letting go and reshaping my opinions on what it is that I'm doing. Redefining what I think about work, like what are my ideas on what work is. what are your ideas on what is work? Like, what is work? Yay, Christopher's back, so nice.